Yo Swaggers, my name is Benji and today I want to welcome you to another episode of our YouTube Pro Cycling playthrough on Pro Cycling Manager 2019. The last two episodes are going to be hard to follow up because Timmsoski and Blackwar have done an amazing job. Timmsoski with a fantastic Tour de France, what an experience that was, and what a video to watch. Really amazing. And next to that, Blackwar with the transfer stream. I'm so hyped with the squad, it's insane. We have new signings like Higuita, Cosnefroy, Kort Nielsen, Girmay, Groves, Vingegaard, Eugenie, Bugalo, Andrea Bagioli, Tauzao, Prise Peitersen, Champoussin and Petrovic. So those are the new names. We signed quite a few riders ourselves as well. We're losing quite a few riders as well, but that's part of life, I guess. Nonetheless, I'm very happy with our 2021 team, and I hope you guys are as well. Recently, we've been doing utterly amazing when it comes to our sponsor objectives, but Polonia is not one of them, so we'll be jumping into Polonia and just riding as good as we can. We don't really have a goal here outside of me wanting stage wins and a decent GC with our riders, so let's give it a try. Fast things fast, let's take a look at the parkour of the Tour de Polonia. We have a pretty flat start from Krakow to Krakow. This is just a flat sprint pretty much. Second stage, pretty similar, bit of a downhill ending there, so we gotta watch out. On the first one we have to finish in Zabrze. This is flat, so again most likely a sprint. Then on the fourth stage, everything turns around. We've got a hill stage, our first one of the rest here, because the fifth stage is also hilly, the sixth stage is also hilly and quite a spectacular one, and the last stage is also hilly with an uphill finish on this one. After the Tour de Polonia, we'll also take on the Classica Ciclista San Sebastian, the KLASIKOA as we know it. Now, I haven't ridden this one in a while on Pro Cycling Manager, so I don't really remember the parkour. I think this is the finish that is somewhat like the Cyanide Cup finish that is in Pro Cyclist in the default database. So that should be a fun adventure, and I hope to do well there. We're going to take a pretty similar squad to the Tour de Polonia that we took to the Tour de France because they're all still in form, and it would be a pretty sad thing if we just skip out on the form and go for the riders that don't have as many race days. Those guys genuinely are all in the 88% region when it comes to fitness, so why would I get them to this race anyway? Nonetheless, Van Garderen and such are not on the list for the Vuelta, so Micah and Conrad are, so I can send Van Garderen to the Polonia without caring too much about the Vuelta. Milano will be competing as well for the sprint stages, and Bosenhagen as lead out. Sanchez is here as well. Antonio Nibali, Engine Yates, and the Bod. That's our squad. Fast things fast, a flat stage. I'm most likely only going to care about the finish because I don't really want to go for the KOMs on this one. I just don't feel like it in this Tour de Polonia. It's not really a goal of ours, so let's try and get some stage wins. We're actually looking really good today. We have +3 on the day with Milano. That is 79 sprint on the day, so we'll be using him as main sprinter in the wheel of Bosenhagen. I think I'll use Sanchez ahead of him, and then Sanchez in the wheel of Genietz maybe? Something like that. That would be cool. Okay, I think I'll do that. 4-man in the train. Will that be enough? I might go for Antonio here. Oh crap. Nope. Abort mission. I guess it's gonna be the bot then. There we go. And let's just keep Van Garderen up here with Antonio protecting him. There we go. Perfect. We are in the last 8 kilometers. I'm going to up it towards 99 on the bot. Energy gel on him, Genietz and Sanchez right now. This should be fine. Van Garderen can effort caster 85 and he should be able to stay in this group quite easily. We have 6k to go, so I'm going to switch over to Genietz pretty soon. There we go. 99. And most likely going to use my energy gel on Bosenhagen pretty soon, right now. There we go. Milano as well. Now, 4.5 kilometers, and Genietz is spending no energy at all, which is not great for us either. The bot can go to automatic. There we go. Let's go, man. Let's go. We can do this. We can do this. I will put Sanchez on 99 right now, which means that Genietz can go automatic right now. Let's start the sprint with Sanchez after this corner. There we go. Bosenhagen pretty soon as well. Pretty early sprint by Lotto there on the right. Bosenhagen going. Let's try and get past Sanchez. Milano in the wheel. Milano in the wheel. Milano in the wheel. Let's go with Milano. There goes Milano. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. You can do it. Oh, Kees Bol comes close, but Milano takes it ahead of Ackermann. Beautiful victory, man. There we go. Number 1 on stage 1. That is beautiful. Here we go, in the yellow jersey as well, my man. Beautiful. Head of Pascal Ackermann, Kees Bol, Lukas Wisniewski and Kiel Reinen. The second stage goes from Tarnowski Gori to Katowice. We're going to do exactly the same as last time, so Milano in the wheel of Boasson-Hagen, then Boasson-Hagen in the wheel of Louis Leon with a +3 on the day, so props to him. He might actually be leader if his form continues, because if I recall, he's in a fitness peak, and Van Garderen is not. Sanchez in the wheel of Vignettes, and I think that we will also put Nibali ahead, I guess. This is what that KOM looks like, and I'll go 99 here with Nibali, because this is a bit uphill, so it might hurt some sprinters. Energy Gel on him as well, and then Energy Gel on Vignettes as well. Should be able to survive somewhat, and hopefully as close to the 6 kilometer mark as possible, and that looks like it's going to work, so props to my man. Energy Gel on Sanchez and Vignettes there. Gonna pause it for a second to set up the rest, because I'm not ready, not at all. 99 ready on Sanchez as well. There we go. And Energy Gel on Boasson-Hagen. Perfect. That is good. This is what we want. Now, Vignettes, no Nibali, can go to automatic into this roundabout through the cones. And now Vignettes is taking over. Milano with the Energy Gel. There we go. Looking brave once again. Looking amazing. And we're gonna switch to my man Sanchez now, because it's 3 kilometers to go, so we might as well. There we go. Let's get past Vignettes with Sanchez, and let's start sprinting with Sanchez in this corner. Boasson-Hagen in second wheel right now, so looking decent. A lot of corners here, so let's start sprinting already. Milano in the perfect wheel. Milano looking amazing again. Oh my god. And we're gonna win, I think. I think we're gonna win. Milano can take it. Milano can take it. Beautiful. 2 in a row for Sebastian Milano. A bit too easy though. I don't know how, but we take it again, so I won't be complaining. Boasson-Hagen in 4th there. Sebastian Milano once again on the podiums and also extending his lead as the yellow jersey wearer, of course. Points as well, so props to Milano here. The flat stage is another flat stage from Stadion Śląski to Zabrze. It is most likely going to be a mass sprint again, so let's try and get a hat-trick here. We're a bit closer to the finish line than I was planning to start my train, but I wasn't looking, so my bad. Milano in the wheel of Boasson-Hagen, then Sanchez, and then Sanchez in the wheel of, I think, Vignettes, and then Vignettes in the wheel of Nibali, and then the bot can protect my man Van Garderen. Let's get to the front on the left here, because we've got an opportunity, and we have to take it. There we go. And that's beautiful. We're almost at the front, but this corner might fuck it. Nope. Looking beautiful. Again, on the left, we can move up a bit if Narsen doesn't block us, and he does. Damn it, Narsen. 7.5 kilometers, and I can't go 99. I need to wait. Now I can go 99 into this corner, maybe. And we're still at the front at a decent time, but it is not ideal either way. But we're looking good for this next spot. Beautiful. Beautiful cornering by Nibali there. 5 kilometers. Let's use the energy shells on Boasson-Hagen and Milano. And we're going to launch really late with my man Vignettes, planning to go at like 6, but it's 4.3 instead. Sanchez will almost go. Let's be honest here. And then I'll try and get Nibali on automatic here. Right there. And I'm going to try and get past with Sanchez right now. Vignettes is going to be going backwards. There we go. I'm going to pause it for 1 second and regroup. So we've got Sanchez at the front. Let's sprint with him. Boasson-Hagen can start sprinting as well now. Oh, I misclicked. Sprinting as well now. There we go. And Milano can try and win this time, but we're not in a great position. Or are we? Milano, Viviani tries to fly past, and he actually does. Unless, nah, we launched way too early. No, slightly uphill. Didn't account for that. That is unfortunate. Giacomo Nizzolo wins ahead of Ackermann and Merlier. No hat-trick for Milano, but yeah, we can't win everything. Once again, there was a solid gap in the peloton, so I'm kind of scared to scroll down, but it looks like everybody's in the same time again. So that is good. There we go, TJ in the same time as the first rider. Brilliant. On to the 4th one, which is from Jaworzno to Targanice, and it's quite a hilly finish, but then again, it's only 2.4 kilometers of climbing, and once you cross that first climbing section of the climb, then it's somewhat flattening out towards the finish. So Boasson-Hagen maybe? Honestly, it could, so never mind, he's injured. Does not feel well. That's sad. Can I send them home from the race? Because I feel like that's the healthy thing to do. Nonetheless, that seems to be impossible, so guess you're staying on for the ride. We've got a lot of KOMs, but that should not be an issue. I just don't see Milano surviving this one, so I most likely won't try to save his yellow jersey here. I most likely will try to go for either Luis Leon Sanchez or Boasson Hagen and try to hang on with Van Garderen. Actually, change of plans, I might actually try with Milano because he's got 73 hill on the day, so I do see a possibility of surviving that first spot uphill in the end and then maybe sprinting on the flattest section on top. I believe it's possible, so most likely I'll do that scenario. There's around 15 kilometers left to ride. I've made a 5-man train since that last hill didn't kill everybody and we got to recover pretty much every lad in our team. Genietza and Nibali are done for today. Boasson Hagen will try and bring the squad to the last climb. Then I'll try and go with the bot, Sanchez for the lead out, and potentially for the stage as well. So Sanchez and Milano for the stage, and Van Garderen just to survive. That is kind of our current goal. And I believe that's going to work out well. Our train's looking beautiful, not gonna lie. We've got Boasson Hagen almost done, so let's switch over to the bot right now. Energy on the first. I don't know, man. The bot needs to hang on quite a long time here. And Boasson Hagen can just go automatic. It's going quite uphill already. I didn't expect it that much, but it's only these small 100-meter parts that are still gradiented. Now, last 6 kilometers. Gonna start moving towards 90 with the bot. Hoping that I can move up, but that uphill section will hurt, so just want to be at the front when that starts, and I think that's in this corner, and I'm not at the front. It's not here yet. Still a while to go. Looks like it's the last 2 kilometers, really, but energy shells are usable now. 4 kilometers to go. That last hill will be so explosive, so I gotta be ready with the bot to respond to whatever happens. 3 kilometers, let's go towards 90, because I think this is the corner where it starts. Let's go 99 with the bot and then switch towards Sanchez because that's apparently the only thing we have left here. Milano a bit behind. Oh. Let's go on the left. Sanchez there. That is not good. I blocked Sanchez a bit. I don't want to go 99 yet, but that's an attack by Alaphilippe, so we kind of have to. Gonna go 95 and hoping that I can still close down the gap a bit. Let's go 99 here. But I'm afraid it's going to be something for Alaphilippe here, because Milano won't be able to catch up. And I'll try and sprint for it, but the stage is for Alaphilippe or Hirschi. Alaphilippe or Hirschi. Looks like it's gonna be close, but oh my god. It is Alaphilippe that takes it on the line ahead of Hirschi. We're gonna finish 5th or something with Sanchez, so we lose some time unfortunately. Milano as well, and Van Garderen as well, so not a perfect stage for us. It's gone downhill since stage 2, and I'm afraid it's not looking good at the moment for GC. Alaphilippe and Hirschi ended up taking 23 seconds on the others. We finished 5th, 7th and 8th. When it comes to GC, we're still 2nd, but on 3 seconds of Alaphilippe, but obviously Alaphilippe looks better in GC than Milano because Milano is not a climber. Sanchez solid on 33 seconds together with Van Garderen as well, so those are going to be our 2 leaders for this one, I think. The 5th stage is pretty similar, but it is more doable for Milano, I think, because this finish is quite uphill. That's true, but I don't think it's as uphill as the last stage, so a hilly sprinter like Milano can do something. That's what I hope, at least. And I believe it's possible. I made a bit of a train for our team with about 15 kilometers to go, 4 men in there. And we are looking good, not going to lie. I might put Boasson Hagen in there as well, but he's not really in a good position for that. Let's move up on the left and hopefully we can get to the front ASAP. The finish itself is not as bad as it looked on the profile. Like, honestly, it's not that steep, so I believe that Milano can do something here, but we gotta focus on launching at the correct moment, and that's most likely gonna be a bit later than usual. I'll use the energy gel on Milano right now, and I'll switch over to Genietza right now with 4k to go. There we go. Sanchez in a good wheel, and he's gonna be launching the lead out for my man here. It's gonna be a bit uphill, so we gotta launch a tiny bit later. 1.7, 1.6 is what I am looking for, but I'm afraid of Sanchez's power because that might kill Milano a bit. Let's go. There goes Sanchez. And we're gonna go and sprint with my man right now. I paused it at the right moment. We've got Alaphilippe on the right, Garcia Cortina and Milano. Milano versus the rest. Let's take a look what happens. And it's gonna be Alaphilippe or Milano. Yeah, Alaphilippe flies past. Alaphilippe wins once again. Milano comes in third most likely because I see Garcia Cortina flying past us, but we've got a bit of a gap here, so if I can then I might be able to make this a gap, but I don't think so. I just put him on 0 on the line there. So sad for Sanchez. Julian Alaphilippe wins and he takes 8 seconds on the rest, and that means that Van Garderen takes some time. That is a solid, I don't know, I can't count, 15-second bonus on the rest there. When it comes to GC, we're now in 5th with TJ and on 9th with Luis Leon Sanchez. Also 2nd with Milano, but that is most likely not going to last. Alaphilippe decided that he also wanted a 2nd victory in the Tour de Pologne, and he could as well get a few more because the next few stages are so perfect for him. We get 3rd, 4th on the stage. Because of our move with Sanchez, we gain extra time with Van Garderen, so in the end it was a very good move, to be honest. And that leads Van Garderen to be a solid 15 seconds ahead of the rest there. So, good move there, looking good. Milano is still in 2nd, but despite this being a minute, it's going to be difficult to hold that on the final stage, I think, or the next one as well, to be honest. Second to last stage of Polonia is from Zakopane to Kościelisko. Now, this looks like a difficult one, and I think we'll have to go for Sanchez for the stage here, because that finish kind of suits him, to be honest. Very steep, but also downhill towards the line, so he's got that acceleration a bit, and I do expect him to survive it better than Van Garderen. I'll try and survive with Van Garderen, I'll try and survive with Milano, but I think this one's gonna be for Sanchez, and depending on this stage, we can decide who to go for the final GC then. Actual chaos in the race, because this is not what I meant when I said I want to go for Sanchez today. He's behind, Boasson-Hagen's behind. I'm gonna try and set this up with a bit of a train here and try and catch up with this group ahead of us. We still have Van Garderen up here. Let's try and get some water with Nibali for him. Let's try and get back on this section because I think it's possible. I think I'll get Chenietz to pace this one. This is a really difficult stage, and it's mainly because the front group is killing everybody. Only a peloton of 26 left. That's utterly insane right now, so not sure what to expect for the rest of the race here, so I'm going to focus on keeping Van Garderen up here. Rest in peace Nibali, so let's try and get some water with Van Garderen himself. And let's try and get these guys towards the front again. Same with the Bod and Boasson-Hagen trying to get towards that group to help out Sanchez get to the front, but I'm afraid it's a lost cause for him, so most likely we'll have to go for Van Garderen here. And Sanchez has caught up just when the final climb starts, but he won't be of much help, to be honest. Let's use Energy Gel on Van Garderen and await the attacks of the others, because I actually expect them. And we've got them on the left. Martinez Bernal is here as well. Holy crap. I did not even notice. Let's go towards 95 here. 5.9 kilometers to go. Let's go 93. Come on, man. Hang on, hang on. We can't go too much faster right now. Let's try and bridge up again. 2 kilometers to go. Let's punch in the attack ourselves for a bit. Because why not? 2 kilometers. Let's go effort caster again. Van Garderen still at the front. 1.7 to go. Let's keep going at this pace because this way we drop people. I just want Van Garderen to suffer. No, Alaphilippe, not Van Garderen to suffer. Oh my god, I just said the wrong name. Let us see if I can attack with Van Garderen in the last kilometer here. Let's do it right now. Come on, man. Nope. Let's try it again. At the top here, come on, man. Get a bit of a gap. And we've got a bit of a gap, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. 10 seconds. Come on, Van Garderen. Dive into the downhill, my man. Dive into the downhill. And they're catching up in this corner, man. They're catching up. Last kilometer, and we are fucked. We are utterly fucked. Oh my god. Damn it. Alaphilippe winning another stage. We tried, but I didn't account for that last flat section after the downhill. My bad. When it comes to the general classification, Julien Alaphilippe is in first, TJ Van Garderen in second on 1 minute and 1 second, so that is good for us indeed. Second on to the Polonia, let's try and keep that. Honestly, a very tough stage. We ended up 11th, last of the group, but can't be too disappointed outside of losing Sanchez too early because that was 100% my bad, but good result either way in the sense that we're still second in GC and we're gonna try and keep it this way. Honestly, another one of those tough stages, like, all these small hills really hurt the peloton and it's gonna happen again. We're gonna finish with like 30 riders, I can feel it. We end up in Bukovina Resort and that has a bit of an uphill section, so that will hurt, but I do believe that we're gonna finish in the group together because I don't see someone attacking in the last 3.7 kilometers here. Unless Alaphilippe attacks, but I'm not scared of that because he's already ahead of us, so I don't think we're gonna beat Alaphilippe here. but I would like to stay second, or at least on the podium of this Tour de Polonia. There we go, we're on to the attack pretty much with Vengarden, because Nibali is spending the last bit of energy on him. Last 3 kilometers, let's go 87, 90, and I'm gonna try and follow the space as much as possible without spending too much energy. The moment the space drops, because it should once Bernal stops attacking, I'm gonna try and go, but I can't seem to do that, it seems, because these others are actually doing really well. Bernal's gonna block me, isn't he? Bernal's actually gonna block me, isn't he? Gonna try and follow Alaphilippe here. There we go. Last 700 meters, let's try and fly past, but it's gonna be Alaphilippe taking. Oh no, Lutsenko, don't take... No, not second, Lutsenko, we're gonna come third now. Damn it. Oh, that's so sad. When it comes to the ranking, I've got... Yeah, we're gonna be third. He takes 6 seconds and he needed 5. That was it, the end, and Alaphilippe won once again. 4 stage wins for the lad. Really well done of him, and yeah, we can't expect him to do bad on these kind of races, and he certainly didn't. In the end, we finished third on the Tour de Polonia, which is great. Sad that we lose our podium place, well, our top 2 at least, towards Lutsenko on the last stage, but yeah, a podium is a podium, so second or third, I don't really care, potato potato, it's all the same. And that's the end of Polonia, and I'm quite happy with it, to be honest. Solid podium. We do have another race on the schedule, that is Classica Ciclista San Sebastian, or the KLASIKOA, and let's take a look what riders we pick for this one. It's gonna be quite hilly, so there should be plenty of action. I should stop making that joke. It's so lame. Conrad, 78 hill. That's brilliant. Vingegaard, not again, I think. Sanchez, maybe again. I would like to pick some riders that are maybe not perfectly in form, but might grow towards a Vuelta. Thomas Pidcock can come, and I'll pick also Timo Rosen, I guess. Those guys are not ideal, you know. Pidcock maybe, but Rosen is not. Chris Nylands, that's a cool name to have on. And I think I'll also pick... Good question, really. I honestly don't know. I think I'm just gonna go for Nibali here. And Benjamin Thomas, not his parkour, but he can work throughout the stage a bit. And one more rider is necessary, so Charles Planet. Our goal is simple. I want to win the Classica San Sebastian, and I'll try and do so with Patrick Conrad. With 60 kilometers to go, we've got 2 riders with energy. All the rest is gone. Nielands is trying to stay up here because he can still help. And Nibali's down, okay. Pidcock can try and help then. Oh my god, a whole bunch of riders are down. Conrad needs to be protected by Pidcock then. And Sanchez is fine, Conrad is fine. Sanchez with +4, might actually go for him. I haven't decided yet because his secondaries are way higher. When it comes to the hill stat, there's still some difference because Conrad is 2 higher, but his secondaries are way lower. So I'm not sure yet because this last hill is quite a bit about resistance as well. Unfortunately, we had a crash of Conrad a bit earlier, so I'm trying to get him back to the front, but I'm also focusing on Sanchez quite a bit because I believe that he's got the day that he can actually do well here. So I think I'm switching leadership towards Sanchez because Conrad might be a lost cause here. I don't think he's gonna come back right now because there's a lot of flat to come and there's not a lot of guys that wants to pace in the second group here. Actually, we have come back with Conrad, but I'm not sure it will help much because his energy is very low, so I'm just gonna focus on Sanchez. Conrad is going to be teammate right now. I believe in Sanchez's abilities here, so let's give LLS a try. Alright, I somewhat know the parkour here. I believe it's very much possible to attack on the climb and survive till the line, so we're gonna try and do so. Sanchez will be the man for us to do so. 40 seconds towards the front of the race though, so we have a bit of a breakaway, but should be doable. I will put Conrad on 90 right now, energy gel, and he's gonna be leading out my man Sanchez on the climb here. That is kind of our goal at the moment. Let's try and focus on sticking ourselves at the front, and attack will follow from the back. I can feel it. On the left, not get blocked by Holmes. Oh boy, ooh. In between the breakaway riders, and we've got Rodriguez in our wheel. I'm actually going to straight up push through with my man Sanchez because nobody's really there when it comes to the big guns. So if I pause here, then he's kind of gone. And I'm gonna try and just pace 85 now with... Ooh, Yates is coming. My man Yates is coming, but just gonna go ham here. Just gonna go ham. 99 till the top. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it, man. Gonna try and follow here with Conrad. And we've got a breakaway. Oh, Sanchez trying to hold on. Come on, man. For dear life, hold on. I know you're having trouble, but nobody should be able to attack from this group. At least that's what I'm thinking at the moment. Come on, Sanchez. Energy Shell. Let's sit up and see if anybody decides to attack, because plenty do on this kind of moments. Yeah, it's on the right. We've got Woods trying to attack. Let's follow his attack on the right there. Plant that perfectly. I'm going to put Conrad at the front, pacing 99 just to be sure. And we've got a bit of a downhill coming, so let's get Sanchez in the wheel off Conrad. Into the downhill, let's try and recover a bit with Conrad. And let's try and do a bit of a sprint lead out with Conrad, if possible. Not sure he'll have the energy, but we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. Let's go 80 now. Not too much. 85. Let's see here. We're gonna have Sharkman, Nibali and such in our wheel. I don't want to go too early. Not sure what I should do here. Kind of want to follow someone's wheel. Sharkman, most likely. Let's try and switch over. Boekman in the wheel of Sharkman, though, so it looks like they're switching around their leadership there. I'm gonna keep following him, I think. That's not a good choice, is it? I don't know what to do here. I do not know what to do. I'm gonna just go for it and hope for the best. Luis Leon goes. There we go. Luis Leon versus the rest. Can we win? Oh, it's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be a... Oh, Sharkman takes it. Straight up. Ah, we come so close, though. That's sad. That's so sad. But Luis Leon Sanchez in second in the KLASIKOA San Sebastian. We can't hope for much more, but this was really fun. I really enjoyed it. But I kind of hoped for the victory here. We were so close, yet so far. Very solid ride. Came in second. Just not beating Sharkman. I really thought that Sharkman was the lead out of Boekman. He was 99ing for the last 2 kilometers and still held on till the line. So props to him, mate. We were in the right wheel, but we didn't come out soon enough. That was it for our adventure, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the Polonia, and I really enjoyed the KLASIKOA San Sebastian. Podiums on both when it comes to GC and the final result of San Sebastian, so happy in the end. We also got a few stage wins with Milano, so that's perfect. Nonetheless, on the next episode, we'll be taking on Bing Bang Tour, and that's going to happen on Timmsoski's channel. He's going to be taking that on. And after that, we've got La Vuelta coming up on Blackwar's channel, so some real stuff is coming. And unfortunately, the next episode after that will be the Canadian Classics, which will be my last episode of YouTube Pro Cycling Season 1, so that's one hell of an ending there with Canadian races. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this episode. If you liked it, tap that like button. If you didn't tell what's wrong, I'll try and make it better for you next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.